Okay, coming in through the front door, you have a stairwell leading up, as well as your split level with the stairwell leading down. And you'll see here, you could make this into a common entry by just framing in this section and putting a door across here, and framing this in and putting a door there. You often see that on split levels that have been converted. They just frame in the entry area if you want a common entry, private entry. If it's family, you might not be as concerned with that, but it's a possibility, and it's not a huge job to do, actually. You do have a little coat closet here right when you come in. Actually a nice feature on a split level, because often there is no coat closet right at the door. They're often either down the stairs or up the stairs. Hardwood floors. In the living room and dining room. You have a heat pump there. Electric baseboard heat. Casement style vinyl windows. Could use a little updating. You do have textured ceiling up here, but you could get that floated over or just painted white, or floated with mud and painted over. Nice sized dining room. And a good sized kitchen as well, with a room for a little eat-in table. Looks like an 80s style kitchen. Oak fronts. You have the 3-piece. You got hookup. You got your hookup for your dishwasher. And frigid stove. This one's similarly priced to the one on Main Street, but it's a lot newer home. And this one would require more cosmetic updating. You know, if you wanted to paint or replace the cabinets, you know, or update the bathroom a little bit. Cosmetic is usually a lot more affordable than doing major projects like installing an entire suite in the basement and jackhammering into the foundation to get plumbing in and that sort of stuff. You have hardwood floors in your primary bedroom. And laminate flooring in the other 2 bedrooms. So you have 3 bedrooms up, and I believe there's 2 bedrooms down, one of which has a possibility of becoming a kitchen. As you would expect with a home of this age, probably a 70s home, you know, you have level flooring. You know, the home hasn't shifted for over 100 years, right? Looks like they did a bit of work around the window here. But again, more cosmetic than anything else, a little bit of paint. And the lower level is a good size, same square footage. I couldn't actually find the light for this room. Oh, I think it's up here. Interesting spot. I guess when you're coming down the stairs, it's easy to get at. You have laminate flooring down here. Doesn't smell musty or anything. You got a wood stove, probably not wet certified. If you'd want to keep that, your insurance company might require that. Wet certification inspection is just, generally a couple $100, but if there's any issues arising from it, then it could be more. You could always write that into the agreement. We could try for the seller to do the wet certification prior to closing. So good sized living area. You got 2 good sized windows down here, 1 of 2 bedrooms. Good sized window. And this will be your electrical panel here. And you have your bathroom here. So you have, right at this point, only laundry on the lower level, but to install laundry on the second level, you could possibly put a stackable laundry in one of the rooms or closets upstairs. You have a good sized bathroom down here. So because the washer's there, I believe there should be plumbing near that wall and a drain for it, corresponding drain. Now, my thoughts were, with this particular property, is to remove a portion of this wall where the bedroom portion is and put the kitchen in there. So you'd have more of an open concept kitchen, living room area. And bright, you'd have windows on both sides of the home here for good cross ventilation. You could put an L-shaped kitchen in here. Probably the sink in this area, if there is plumbing in that area. The fact that there's a dishwasher or a washing machine along that wall makes me think that there is plumbing in that near vicinity. And it wouldn't take as much to do to install a kitchen there. And you'd have a good sized living room kitchen area. I don't know if your sister would want 2 bedrooms, but here's one of the bedrooms. Here's the second bedroom that could remain as a bedroom. Good size. And a decent sized closet. But the other option I was thinking was this room. This could be framed off as a utility area here. And you could have a second bedroom right here. Or this could become the kitchen. It wouldn't be a little bit more detached from the living room area, but there are options. And here, once again, you do the plumbing. So plumbing is in the near vicinity and it's a possibility. And with this particular room, you do have a walkout. It doesn't go to the outside, but it does go to the garage. So that could be the primary entrance right here for the lower suite, if this was a kitchen and not a bedroom. That's your exit from the garage there. And in fact, that's your only entrance into the home from the garage. So depending on who would be using the garage, if that was for you to use, you would have to go outside and go in through your front door. But once again, you know, you have a newer home here. It should have fewer issues with respect to electrical wiring, structure, you know, bigger ticket items that could end up costing a fair amount. This one, to get it to a standard, you know, that you would like, if you have certain tastes and aesthetic tastes, you know, that's more cosmetic and generally a little less expensive. Unless you had in mind of putting in $100,000 kitchen, that's a little different. But, you know, you could get a kitchen installed for under $20,000, depending on what kind of kitchen. That's not a huge space for a kitchen, so probably even less than that. IKEA kitchens are nice. We're actually getting one done in our place in the near future. We're installing it ourselves, and it's going to cost us under 10 with the appliances. So can be done quite affordably. I would suspect that this wall here is load bearing. It's hard to say until you start opening things up, but I'm almost certain the floor joists are going to be running this way. Anything perpendicular to that would be load bearing. So this, you know, if you open this wall up, you'd have to have a beam put in, and probably best to have a company do that and have it done properly. Take a quick peek, another peek upstairs, just to look at options for laundry up here. Now, if you had their primary entrance to the basement through that room, then you'd only have to enclose this space with another door, and you could leave this entirely open. I was looking in here, and I was wondering, you could sacrifice the linen closet and put a slightly smaller vanity in, and you could get a stackable unit right in the bathroom itself. Or designate one of the bedrooms closets as the laundry area, just that your plumbing is a little further away once again. If you have any questions about this property, love to find the answers for you. Talk soon.